Hi there. Thank you for joining me as I throw something together quickly for dinner tonight. So I don't have much time tonight and I'm trying to do something as quickly as possible. So I'm using some leftover kale that I have from a few days ago with some freshly cooked brown rice that I made today. And I'm going to use these vegetables that I'm sauteing right now and make a kind of quick fried rice with my kale and these vegetables. So I have some red bell peppers, some green bell peppers, and some red onions that I'm sauteing with a sprig of rosemary. And these have been sauteing for about 10 minutes or so. I am going to remove these from the heat and I'm going to add my rice and the kale and then toss them with these vegetables. Let me have a look at my rice. So this is my brown rice that I have already cooked, and I will be sauteing the vegetables with this rice and my leftover kale to make a quick fried rice for dinner. I'll be back. Okay, so my vegetables are ready to be combined with my rice. I have my pot of freshly cooked brown rice here, and I am going to add the rice to these freshly cooked onions and peppers, and then I will add the kale after. Okay, I just checked my refrigerator and forgot that I had some mushrooms, so I decided to go ahead and saute some mushrooms with some onions to add to my fried rice, or actually I think I'll top my fried rice with these mushrooms. Here are some onions, a new batch of onions that I'm sauteing to add my mushrooms to this pot. Be back. Okay, I have sliced up my mushrooms and I'm about to add them to my pan where I have been sauteing my onions. These are my onions, nice and golden brown. I've just added some salt and black pepper to them, and I'm about to add the mushrooms to this pan. My mushrooms have been added to my onions, and I'll let these saute for about 10 minutes and come back and give them a stir. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. My mushrooms have been simmering here for about 10 minutes. I'm just giving them a stir. Incorporate them with my onions. And I'm going to cover this and allow this to simmer for another 10 minutes. Dry up some of that liquid. I'd like to create a nice thick rich sauce. See how liquidy that is right now? I'd like to give it another 10 minutes and come back when some of that liquid has been reduced and when my sauce is a little thicker, richer, and then my mushrooms will be done. I'm just throwing this meal together as I go along. I have no idea how this is gonna come out. I'm just pressed for time and trying to do the best I can to cook something quickly and to use what's in the refrigerator. I think I'm going to top the rice with the mushrooms. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how it turns out. I'll be back. Okay, we are back to check on mushrooms. And okay, my liquid is not as thick as I would like it to be. I think I'll give it another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna take these off. But I do want my sauce to thicken up, so stirring usually helps. That's why I'm stirring it so much. I'd like to kind of build up some viscosity, get that sauce to thicken up. Okay, I'm still figuring this meal out. Late night, weekday, rush dinner. We'll see how it turns out. I'll be back. Okay, so here is my fried rice. So I added my brown rice to the pan, sauteed that with the peppers and onions and that beautiful sprig of rosemary and some leftover kale that I made the other day. Combined all of that to make this fried rice, and I'm going to top the fried rice off with my mushrooms when they're done. Here are my mushrooms. I'm about to turn them off. So you can give them a couple more minutes and then I am going to be done. All right. All right. So I'm done. I've plated my fried rice, which I think turned out beautifully for a quick, rushed, I don't know what I'm doing meal. I think it turned out well. And so this is some brown rice that I sauteed some red peppers, onions, I don't know, whatever other types of peppers. I think I did green peppers and red peppers. And I had also added some yellow peppers previously to my kale. So that's why we see some yellow peppers here. And tossed in that kale that was left over from a few days ago. Made this fried rice, and I'm going to top this off with some mushrooms for dinner. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And so this is my finished product. This is dinner for tonight. I have a fried rice seasoned with red peppers, green peppers, red onions, some leftover kale, and I topped it off with some mushrooms that I happened just to stumble across in the refrigerator. Forgot that I had them. This was a really quick meal. I didn't know what I was doing halfway through it. I was trying to figure something out. I had some rice that I made earlier in the day, and I knew I needed to put it with something. I just didn't know what I was going to pair the rice with, and this is what I ended up doing. So I hope that you enjoyed watching me prepare dinner in a rush, haphazardly tonight, and maybe you'll try preparing this dish for yourself at home, your version of homemade fried rice with whatever you have in your refrigerator, and topped off maybe with some mushrooms like I did, or some other vegetables or whatever it is that you desire. If you make this dish at home, please leave me a comment and tell me how it turned out for you. And let me know if you did the same thing or if you kind of added your own twist to it. So here we have my fried rice, topped off with sauteed mushrooms. And this was an unplanned but still a very pleasant looking meal. And I think I'm going to enjoy eating it. So that's it. Thanks for joining me as I prepare dinner. See you next time.